Shifting focus to another violence-hit state, now there seems to be no end to violence in the northeastern state of Manipur. Fresh violence was also reported in Langol, where a union minister's residence was practically burned down by unidentified miscreants. Meanwhile, Congress General Secretary Jairam Ramesh, along with leaders of 10 opposition parties, sought the Prime Minister's intervention in this particular matter. The Grand Old Party also blamed BJP's politics and RSS ideology for the unrest in Manipur. Several women in Imphal formed human chains to raise awareness and demanded the preservation of Manipur's territorial integrity. Now, Manipur's opposition has also sought for a meeting with Prime Minister Modi before he actually leaves for United States in a few days. Now, it's going to be gut-wrenching for you, but let's listen in to the man whose wife and child were burnt alive in an ambulance in Manipur.
I really don't know how to start it, how to ask this bereaved father, bereaved husband, that what went wrong, what happened that day. Leave.
In a far place from the mountainside, but there was a firing going on between these groups. So that's when his son got shot by a sniper. See, the child was inside the house and the father was outside where he went to collect water from the well. So the child called him out, father, 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 and then somehow there was a shot from a sniper and he was hit. So the wife called out to Mr. Joshua and he said, Dada, our child has been shot. So that's when they rushed him to the MI. Actually, they were taking shelter in the army camp because the villages were all burned around them. So till that time, the child was shot. They took him to MI room, and that's how the next phase will be telling us about the ambulance, the way they were taken down to Imphal. They were taking the son who was already injured for Imphal, right? Dreams, because the mother is from the Meitei community. And the auntie, Lydia, is also a Meitei. So they had this hope that at least they would be spared. And since the child was already shot and then he was in need of medical care, they had to take him to Reims in Imphal. So on their way, they were stopped by a mob of, we don't want to take the names, but obviously it's the Meitei mob. And they pleaded, she told them that she's their daughter. She was a Meitei and married to a Kuki, so they didn't listen to her, it seems, and then she was burned alive along with the son and the friend in the ambulance, alive. He said, in spite of the sufferings, all he wants is peace, and that peace is what will enable us to settle in our villages and then rebuild our lives. He said the Kukis are minorities in the state of Manipur. So the majority has to take the responsibility of bringing peace. That is his appeal to the majority Meiteis, because he's married to a Meitei and then he seems to understand the general. His anger is very, very saddened by the fact that the PM hasn't spoken a word on Manipur.
You could say a little loudly.
He's saddened by the fact that the Prime Minister of the country hasn't spoken a word on Manipur, in spite of so many being killed. And he is not very sure about the intention of the CM, though he spoke of truth, but then the intentions are questionable. That is what he's saying. And he appealed to both sides, like without peace, there won't be a future for.
से एक रिलीज था जो आज भी PIB आर्काइव में आपको मिलेगा। ये है 24 जून 2001। हिंसा होता रहा, दंगे होते रहे, मणिपुर में शांति वापस नहीं आई। 8 जुलाई 2001 और ये भी PIB के आर्काइव से हैं।